This video went viral on social media, and what the man noticed near his house truly looks disturbing. Watch closely.
Hello, Mr. Deer. There he is. Look at him. He's been there all along.
Something appears to be watching him straight from the darkness. A creature with glowing eyes stands completely still in the shadows, never taking its eyes off the camera. The man couldn't figure out exactly what he had seen. The comments quickly turned into a heated debate. Some people insist it could have been a wild animal that wandered out of the forest. Others believe the video captured a real cryptid. What do you think? Who, or what, was hiding in the darkness? A young man claims he accidentally captured a mysterious creature on video that somehow ended up aboard a ship in the middle of the ocean. It all began late at night. While walking on one of the decks, he heard strange noises. The entire crew was asleep, and he decided not to wake anyone. Instead, he grabbed his phone, turned on the camera, and went to investigate. Armed with nothing but a flashlight, he began searching the ship. But no matter how hard he looked, he couldn't find anyone. Thinking he had imagined it all, the young man returned to his cabin and went to sleep. But the next morning, shocking news awaited him. One of the crew members had disappeared without a trace. He immediately remembered the strange noises from the previous night and decided to review the footage. That's when he noticed something he hadn't seen in the darkness. Moving across the deck, illuminated by his flashlight, was some kind of strange dark creature. Because of the poor lighting, it's difficult to make out exactly what it is. But the young man is convinced there was something on that ship that had no business being there. The missing crew member was never found, and the young man believes that this mysterious creature may have dragged him into the ocean. A man started recording this video because he was convinced that something strange was happening inside his house. That evening, he hadn't even stepped inside yet, but he already felt that something was wrong and pulled out his phone. What happened next genuinely terrified him. At the very beginning, it looks as though someone touches his shoulder. The man quickly turns around, but no one is there. Then strange noises begin echoing throughout the house. Something starts moving, and the man is clearly beginning to panic. He opens one of the doors to check what's going on, but there's no one there. Then the most terrifying part happens. Just a few seconds later, a children's toy car begins rolling out of the next room completely on its own. The man is convinced that a poltergeist has taken over his house. But what really happened? As always, I'll leave that decision up to you. In the next clip, the children were simply having fun while their mother recorded them. It seemed like an ordinary evening, nothing unusual, or so they thought. But when the woman reviewed the footage, she noticed something in the background that sent a chill through her entire body. Watch closely. Deep in the hallway stands a strange gray figure. Someone, or something, appears to be frozen in the darkness, silently watching the children. The mother insists that no one could have entered the house at that moment. So who was standing in the hallway? The next video was filmed at a cemetery, and what happened on camera still haunts this family to this day. They have an unusual tradition. They gather together every so often at the grave of a deceased relative. They often record these visits, and this time was no exception. Everything seemed normal until a young boy sat directly on the grave. Just a few seconds later, something strange happened. The boy suddenly jerked forward as if someone invisible had pushed him from behind. He immediately turned around to see who had done it, but no one was there. Only the grave. The boy's relatives were completely shocked and couldn't explain what had happened. Some believe it may have been the spirit of their deceased relative, and that it had no intention of harming the boy. Perhaps it simply wanted to touch him one last time. Others, however, believe that sitting on a grave is a sign of disrespect toward the deceased. Perhaps that's why the boy suddenly felt someone's presence. A team of ghost hunters traveled to Rodolfo Landero's park in Mexico, but they had no idea what they would encounter that night. Many years ago, this location was once an airport. It was here that a tragic plane crash claimed the lives of 14 passengers and 4 crew members. Ever since then, countless terrifying legends have surrounded this place. The most famous is the story of a little girl carrying a doll. According to the legend, during the crash she managed to hug her favorite toy at the very last moment. The little girl died, but eyewitnesses claim that her spirit still wanders through the park with the doll in her arms. Some people say they have seen her among the trees and even near the amusement rides. The most chilling part is that someone allegedly managed to photograph the little girl. That's why the team decided to visit the park at night and find out whether something paranormal was truly happening there. After some time, they heard a strange sound.
Elementos de cambio, son elementos de transmutación. Siento como angustia.
Se escucha algo en el lago, ¿escuchaste? Hay algo en medio, de hecho. Uy, que son patos. Uy. ¡A la madre! ¿Escuchaste? Escúchalo. ¡Ay, cabrón! ¿Dónde fue eso? Uy. Uy, 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 uy. Uy, uy, ya. ¡Hala! Mira. Escuché algo aquí en el columpio.
Ya está moviendo.
Sí. ¡A la madre! ¿Ya viste? Mira.
Mira, los dos
¡A
están...
la madre! Escuché algo aquí. Estaba escuchando como una voz y mira. Vean eso. Uy. Uy. Uy, uy, uy. Mira eso, incluso. Sí movieron el columpio. Esto no es el aire, porque si fuera el aire, también se estuviera moviendo aquí. Sí, vean. Prende tu lámpara, Dani. Mira. Vean eso.
The investigators approached a set of swings and noticed that they were moving as if someone were sitting on them. But the most disturbing discovery came later while reviewing the footage. In the recording, you can actually make out something that resembles a little girl. Could this really be the same ghost that people have talked about for so many years? The team decided to try speaking to her. The content creator began asking questions and, it seems, received an answer.
¡Quiere nuestra ayuda! ¡Hola, madre! Ve eso, Dani. Se ve bien tétrico ahí arriba. Estás entre los árboles. Danos tu nombre, queremos ayudarte. Ay. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Es que dice varios nombres, Dani. ¿Quién eres?
Nada más dice que soy.
Sí, dijo soy, ¿verdad? Dame tu nombre, ¿quién eres? Soy Luz. ¿Eres Luz?
But at that very moment, something strange appeared among the trees. Whether it was merely a trick of the light or someone was actually standing there remains unknown to this day. Then the team heard sounds that unsettled even the most experienced investigator.
¡Ay! Parece que pasa atrás de nosotros corriendo, güey. Algo pasa atrás de nosotros. ¡Ay! ¡Ay! ¡Ay!
Mira,
¡Ay!
fue eso.
¿Sí escuchaste? Fue como un grito. ¡A la madre! ¿Qué se oye, güey? Cuidado aquí, Puta madre. Hola, madre, ¿escuchaste? Oye.
Se escuchan varios sonidos.
In the middle of the empty park, surrounded by amusement rides and cartoon figures, horrifying screams echoed through the darkness, as if someone were desperately crying out for help. But that wasn't even the end of it. Later, while reviewing the recordings, the team noticed another strange figure. It looked as though someone was hiding in the darkness, silently watching them. The investigators claimed they were able to make out a terrifying face with a chilling stare. So what is really hiding in this park? The ghost of the little girl who died there? Or something far more terrifying, something humanity was never meant to discover? The next terrifying video was filmed by a young woman near a forest. The atmosphere was already unsettling, made even creepier by the sound of the trees and the strange noises around her. But that wasn't what frightened her.
Those are the woods that on the other side of it has the main road and the houses, so that's why I want to hit the tree line behind us, where all the houses come from. Sorry, you guys aren't in far enough. I hear movement everywhere. Far away from me, but I hear it. What's got me is that dang corn moving. It sounds different than the regular trees. It's stuck in. Am I going crazy or did I just see something there? What was that? Someone was right here. I don't know.
At one point, she noticed a dark silhouette and suddenly fell silent. A few seconds later, it simply vanished. After reviewing the footage, she realized she hadn't imagined it. There really had been something there. Do you have any theories about what it could have been? Let me know in the comments. This video, filmed high in the sky, sparked a massive debate across the internet. Watch closely. Among the clouds, you can spot something unusual, and some people are convinced it was an alien spacecraft. But the most interesting part happened in the comments. Dozens of people claimed they had seen something similar in the sky themselves. A coincidence? An optical illusion? Or are we truly not alone? Have you ever seen something in the sky that you couldn't explain? Tell us about it in the comments. This video was filmed by a content creator. He entered an abandoned building to find out whether ghosts really haunted the place. Let's see what he managed to capture. In one of the rooms, there was definitely someone, or something. It looks like a dark figure sitting and watching, but that wasn't all. It seems as though the dark figure kept appearing wherever the content creator went. Again and again, it showed up right beside him. What do you think? Could it really have been a ghost? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Dead eyes, run. Dead eyes, come, chase off. Dead eyes, done. Road crack, no map, oh shack by a dead path. Bad sign, black sky, should've turned my ass back. Dust thick, musty bricks, whole place smells taxidermy. Like Satan rented Airbnb and left it furnished. Walk in, talk slick, nice spot, then the floor dips. Board snap, door claps, like the house is talking shit. Basement, strange red placement, found a book wrapped in cloth. Before movies teach one thing, leave that damn thing alone. But nah, smart guy, part-time genius, full-time clown. Tape spins, faint hymns, not a room tone, changes sound. One chant, one phrase, one playback later. Wow, congratulations, as you just speed her in a haunting somehow. Wind howls, window pedals rattle like they're battling. Chair rocks, clock knocks, every object starts tattling. I keep saying it's fine, while my voice keeps cracking like a dude texting. While actively panicking, near a stare, weird glare, swear it smirked first. Cold sweat, soaked neck, self-respect, getting murdered. Every room says leave, every instinct says reverse. Yet I'm still investigating like unemployment hurts. Dead eyes, run. Dead eyes, come, chainsaw. Dead eyes, done. Now the walls breathe, hall squeeze, whole cabin feels drunk. Floor bends, door grins, even furniture will smoke. Dead eyes pop up, talking reckless, second self. Buddy, you're a cursed corpse, lower your tone a touch. Red eyes, dead eyes, all teeth, no charisma. The next short clip was recorded by a group of friends while they were home alone. At least, that's what they thought. They sent the video to one of their friends, but her question immediately made them stop and think. She asked who had been standing on their balcony. The friends quickly replayed the footage, and they really did notice a strange silhouette. The most terrifying part is that they were certain no one else was inside the house at that moment. To this day, they still don't know who or what they captured. Was it a ghost? Was someone trying to break into the house? Or was it simply a strange trick of light and shadows? This couple never imagined that an ordinary walk through their school would end with an encounter with something terrifying. They were casually recording a video, completely unaware of what they had captured. But after returning home, the young man reviewed the footage and noticed something that sent chills down his spine. Watch closely.
学校広すぎんな。ん？どうした？
わかりましたか？コメントで教えてください。
When the girl called his name, he turned around and started walking back. And at that exact moment, a strange silhouette appeared in the doorway behind him. It looks as though a girl is standing motionless inside the closet, silently watching. The couple showed the footage to the school principal. His response was even more disturbing. About 20 years ago, a female student died in that very spot after enduring years of bullying from her classmates. After her death, stories began spreading throughout the school that her spirit sometimes appears in the empty hallways and classrooms. Some believe she still wanders the school, waiting for anyone who is left alone.
In the next video, two men go down to a basement after hearing strange noises. As soon as one of them descends the stairs, the other sees something, panics, and runs away. If you look closely, you can see a dark figure at the bottom of the basement. But the video doesn't end there. The men close the room and begin to pray, but after a while, something scares them again. Nevertheless, they decide to venture back into the basement.
¡Ábrele! No pasa nada. No pasa nada. Ay, abuelo. No hay nada, no hay nada. A ver, ve, fíjate. Ve, fíjate. ¡Ay! ¡Otra vez, abuelo! ¡Es un pinche mono! ¡Abuelo! ¡Ciérrale, ciérrale, ciérrale, ciérrale!
Once more, they see something and flee back to the room. The video ends here, and as always, it's up to you to decide what really happened. The next video was filmed by a group of paranormal enthusiasts inspecting an abandoned building.
Oh, now it's disappearing.
It moved too, the top moved.
Yep. Oh, it's moving again. See it?
Yeah, Brandon.
Oh, don't worry, I got this on video, guys.
Whoa. It's moving, it's flinching out.
Yeah, because there's like cars on the other side.
They noticed a figure resembling a girl standing still in the window of one of the doors. Do you have any guesses as to what this could be? If so, share your thoughts in the comments. In the next video, which was recorded by a door peephole camera, a man woke up in the middle of the night and saw something frightening. At first, he thought it was a nightmare, but in the morning, he reviewed the footage. Let's take a look together. you can see an anomalous figure moving on the street. The man noted that it resembled a woman in a dress that's no longer worn in modern times. Was this a ghost, or did the camera malfunction? The next video was filmed by a girl who heard strange sounds in her house. She lives with her parents, and her fear is coming face to face with something paranormal.
Là, Olivier, arrête! T'es vraiment fatigant, là. Je vais appeler maman. Olivier? Oli? Olivier? Oli? Oli? C'est vraiment pas drôle, là. Je vais appeler maman. Ça a bougé. Maman! Maman!
When she enters the kitchen, she sees the cabinet door opening and items falling off the counter. Then, the cabinet opens and food starts falling out. The girl was very frightened and called her parents. She never wants to be alone again after seeing these creepy things. The following series of videos was filmed by a man named Leonito, who has also appeared in our previous compilations. He believes that paranormal forces are haunting him. Let's take a look.
Me están golpeando la puerta, mejor dicho. Voy a ver todo. Miren, no hay nadie del otro lado. No hay nadie del otro lado. Tengo las luces prendidas como me dijeron, tengo todo ahora. Pero quiero que vean que acá no hay nadie. Tengo todo, las otras. Grabé del otro lado y todo. Escucha, se escucha el ruido, no sé.
In the first video, Leonito was playing a computer game when he suddenly heard knocking on his door and began filming. First, he opens the curtain to show that there's no one outside, but the door handle is moving. Leonito opens the door, steps outside, and shows that no one is there. At this point, paranormal activity can be seen in one of the rooms where a surveillance camera is set up. You can spot several orbs, the bear moving, and a door opening. On the day he returned home, Leonito saw that the door was open, even though he had left it closed. In the next video, Leonito woke up at 5 a.m. to strange noises. Moments later, the door began to slowly open.
No sé qué, pero fuertísimo, no sé qué me está... Ahí está. ¿Qué carajo es eso? Sí, traté de grabar todo lo que puedo. ¿Qué carajo es eso? ¿Qué carajo es eso? ¿Qué es eso?
Leonito goes to the door and sees a dark hand behind the bathroom curtain. He heads straight there, opens the curtain, but finds no one. Another video was filmed at 3 a.m. This time, Leonito heard a voice calling his name from the darkness, followed by laughter. The brave man heads outside to investigate his backyard.
Captar es como mi método de defensa, ¿viste? Quiero ver si... Quiero ver si se ve algo, ¿no? Ay, mira. Esto que está acá me pasa siempre. Eso lo... ¿Qué pasó? Se hizo la concha de su madre. No sé si llega a ver. La concha.
He shows that there's no one outside his house, but at that moment, the cage by the front door starts to shake and objects behind him fall. Just moments later, Leonito sees a dark figure and starts pleading with it to leave. This is not all the footage Leonito has filmed. In the next clip, he had just returned from work and noticed through the window that the lights in his house were flickering.
No sé qué pasó. Aparte yo dejé todo... Esto cerrado. Voy a entrar. Carajo pasó.
When he enters the house, the bathroom door suddenly closes for no apparent reason. He goes straight to check the bathroom but finds no one again. In the following video, someone or something is knocking at Leonito's door again. He says he can't see anyone because it's too dark outside.
Me están golpeando la puerta desde hoy. Pero no logro ver para afuera porque está todo oscuro. Pero quiero grabarlo. No hay nadie. Literalmente no hay nadie. O sea, no. Yo veo desde acá, pero no logro captarlo con la cámara. Quiero grabar porque voy a salir. No hay nadie. Se hizo la concha de su madre. Qué hijo de puta. Si puedo dar zoom.
Brave Leonito opens the door and steps into the yard. After a while, he spots an anomalous and extremely tall figure, and he cannot explain what it is. The next day, after coming home from a night shift, Leonito heard someone speaking inside the house. When he arrived, the door was open. In addition, he once again heard knocking from the bathroom.
Son las 6 de la mañana, recién llego a trabajar. ¿Se escucha alguien hablando adentro? No sé qué será. Literalmente vengo y está la puerta así abierta. Quiero entrar un poco así simuladamente. Concha de su madre. Ahí está. Necesito que se grabe todo. Carajo. No se me viene para mi lado la pelotita. ¿Qué mierda pasó? Está escuchando ruido en el baño. Se acaba de prender la tele. ¿Qué carajo pasó?
Then, his TV turned on by itself. As always, Leonito decides to open the bathroom door, but this time something scares him, and he doesn't dare to enter. In yet another video, Leonito had been hearing noises and knocks for several hours. Everything was happening at night, and when he turned on his phone's flashlight, it suddenly went out, leaving him in complete darkness. He then had to rely solely on sound.
Jesús, hijo de puta, no puedo prender el flash. Jesús, hijo de puta. No puedo prender el flash. Ahí está. Se apagó el flash. Se abrió la puerta, no sé qué mierda. La concha de su madre. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? Se ve ahí. Jesús, hijo de puta. Vos estás jugando conmigo ya, hijo de puta. ¿Quién sos? ¿Quién sos, la concha de tu madre?
You can hear the door opening and closing. When Leonito fixes the light, he suddenly sees a dark figure in his bathroom. He tries asking the entity questions, but only gets laughter in return. Then, the bathroom door shuts. After everything he has seen, the man decides to enter and check things out, but once again, finds nothing. A few nights later, at 3 a.m., there are knocks from his bathroom once again. The door suddenly opens.
Son 3 de la mañana. Hace rato que no escuchaba esto ahí. Ya de su madre. Ya estoy con mucho menos miedo que antes. Ahora lo afronto más rápido. Esto no sé, la verdad que voy a ver. Voy a tratar de grabar de acá. Miren lo alto que es. No lo puedo creer. No, sos hijo de puta. Que me miran, hijo de puta. ¿Quién sos, hijo de puta? ¿Quién sos? No hay nadie abajo, no hay nada. Es increíble. No, es increíble. ¿Puedo creer que no haya nadie?
Leonito approaches and sees a tall dark figure behind the curtain. He notes that the figure is very tall and doesn't look human. Only the head is visible. Where this figure keeps disappearing to remains a mystery to Leonito. In the next video, Leonito is woken up by knocks that haunt him every night. The door handle shakes as if someone is trying to get out of the bathroom. Once again, Leonito goes to check the bathroom.
No rompa más ahora, loco, andate. Loco, no me deja tranquilo, loco, no me deja tranquilo. Yo tampoco te dejas tranquilo. Si vos no me dejas tranquilo, no te dejas tranquilo. No voy a parar de grabar. Yo no te voy a dejar tranquilo. La concha de su madre. Es eso. Hijo de puta. Es eso. Hijo de puta. Hijo de puta. Sobrete. Eso. Hijo de puta. Eso. La concha.
He sees the dark figure again and says that he won't stop fighting it. Many viewers who follow Leonito and keep up with his life accuse him of staging the videos. But others think Leonito should have moved a long time ago to avoid harming himself. Do you believe Leonito?
So people know he's full of shit?
Most do. Still crap, that's the twist. Like watching someone rob your house and compliment the way he did it.
But why don't they get mad?
They do. For like a week and a half, then somebody posts a cat. A celebrity cheats and everybody changes tracks.
That sounds dumb.
Welcome to the planet. Grown men throw fists.